Hey, this one's gonna be for the dudes really quick because I've talked with a lot of dudes that are hurting and struggling right now, and here to tell you, you don't need to be. But I've been there. I know it sucks, whether you're going through a breakup, job loss, divorce, whatever else. Life is fucking tough, dude, right? And I'm not here to tell you to get a fucking helmet, but I'm telling you that there's a way through. Right, back in my 20s, late 20s, when my life blew up, foreseeably for like the second time, and I was fucking heartbroken, got laid off, fucking was living on my buddy's cot because I'd just gotten laid off and my lease just ended and my girlfriend just moved out like a couple weeks prior, and I was fucking like losing my goddamn mind. I've been there, right? I've run a marathon before with like, I don't know, $2.11 in my name in total, plus a whole bunch of debt. I've been there. I've been in some pretty shitty and precarious situations. But I've talked with a couple dudes in the past couple days who are like trying to get their heads on straight after divorces or trying to figure out a work situation, and they can't seem to catch up. They're playing catch up all the time, or they're very reactive to the things that are happening in their lives. Women included, getting out of relationships, being cheated on, not knowing what they want, not knowing how they got there with 4 kids and are now in their late 30s or 40s, or young dudes in their 20s that are like, yeah, I'm struggling from a breakup. My job sucks. I'm just getting yelled at all the time. I don't know who I am. I don't know what I want to do. I'm telling you that the best fucking answer right now for you is drop everything. Stop talking to everyone. Stop talking to just anyone. Get off social media. Spend some fucking time by yourself. Go in the woods, right? And only after you gain a solid amount of silent time, of quiet time, can you come back to yourself and be like, okay, here's my next step. Here's the thing I think I want to do. You're going to get in touch with that intuition. It doesn't have to be deep meditation. It doesn't have to be journaling every single day or doing breath work or doing all these crazy things that everyone tells you to do on the fucking internet, guys. But like, spend some time in fucking nature, fast for 24 to 48 hours, right? Sit for 45 minutes and just close your eyes and let your brain catch up to all of the shit that you're kind of dealing with, right? Only after you've accumulated enough silence in your head to the point where you get down to the bottom of all the things that have happened to you lately, that's when you're going to know what the next step is. That's when you start hitting the gym. That's when you can kind of like start setting better boundaries with your friends. That's when you can say, okay, I'm ready to be a little bit social, or okay, you start adding things in one by one. And if it's offsetting your scales one by one, then you put that thing back on the shelf. Your goal is balance. And you can't really start adding things back onto your plate until you take everything off and look at that empty plate and figure out exactly how you want to rearrange it, right? So for my dudes out there, my bros, my guys, my boys, okay? I've been there. I've done that. You got to take everything off, enjoy some quiet time, get away from all this shit. You don't need to do anything right now. You don't need to chase women. You don't need to chase the next job or that paycheck. Money, success, triumph comes. But first, I'm telling you, you got to spend some time with yourself. Really get to know yourself, because the only relationship that you really have for the rest of your life is one with yourself. So you better fucking like where you live, which is up here most of the time, right? Hit me up if you have questions. I feel like a lot of my client work this year has been dedicated towards females, but the thing that changed my life was learning how to go from being a dude to really being a man. And I want to help more men, because there is a way. A lot of us suffer in silence, right? We do these solo struggles and we never reach out, but inside, I know what it feels like to die inside multiple times, thousands of times a day, okay? You will succeed, you will triumph, I fucking promise you. But hit me up if you guys got questions, or book a call, because I got your back. See you in the next one.